Ghana to be cleanest country in Africa by end of my tenure. What does that remind you of, Kojo?
It reminds me of what he said at the beginning of his tenure. That in fact, the beginning of his tenure, 4 years is his tenure, isn't it?
Yeah.
That he wants Accra to be the cleanest city in Africa. He's expanded the desire now.
So before we came into the studio, Winston and I were trying to establish this. The earlier one was a promise. This one is a desire. So that one said, I will make.
Yes, because he was going to make Accra.
I will make Accra the cleanest city in Africa. But this one says, I want.
So who is he expressing the desire to?
Oh, to us, of course. He wants Ghana to be the clean. In fact, I think whoever wrote or edited the Ghanaian Times still had cleanest city in mind, because the headline says, I want Ghana to be cleanest city. But when you go to the main story, I mean, it's corrected in the main story. I want Ghana to be the cleanest country in Africa. So the president was cutting the sword of a waste treatment facility somewhere in the northern region, and he was doing this, private-public partnership with Zoomlion Ghana Limited.
Okay.
Oh, in the Upper West region, rather, when he made the statement. So there you have it.
Okay. Right, so let's get to politics.
I think we all want Ghana to be the cleanest country in Africa, don't we? Yeah.
Good, let's get to politics. And Dr. Bawumia assures Asantehene of NPP's commitment to peaceful campaign and elections. And Otumfuo has been advising politicians, just go ahead and tell Ghanaians what you have done and what you will do. Don't engage in violence. Akufo-Addo commissions 5.1 million Hamile Hapa water supply project, also on the front page of the Finder. And Upper West gets 2,163 projects, 1,299 completed, 864 ongoing, and 5 districts to get hospitals under Agenda 111. That's according to President Akufo-Addo. Agenda 111, the 111 hospitals that were promised. 17 presidential aspirants filed nominations to contest.
They were originally promised to be completed by the end of this year. Then they remixed the promise.
Yes, they're going to construct 101, 111. But 17 presidential aspirants filed nominations to contest in the December elections.
And what did they base the original promise on when they said they'd do it by the end of this year? What was that based on? Which survey? Which?
I don't know.
You're asking the wrong person.
Yes, the health minister.
It's kind of a rhetorical one. I know that we don't have the answers here in the studio. So, I'm just wondering, Okay.
Let me get to its daily statesman, still on issues to do with politics. And we're in a contest of ideas, not war. Bawumia reaffirms NPP's commitment to peaceful election, and the concerned voter movement says Mahama must be questioned on Saglimi housing in the bracket Chop Chop, and interim Mali president grateful to Akufo-Addo.
All right, so the Chronicle has this. Nana tells Upper West to vote for more as he outlines 2,163 projects in that region alone. And Kojo, this is very interesting. But before I get to that, let me bring you this. 3 women filed for presidency, 3 others running mates. Go out.
Nice.
It's exciting, isn't it? I think that it's getting more inclusive. Yeah. And I just like the idea that you have women coming up to...
You're right. It is important. Just the fact that they are filing, it normalizes the idea. And that's what really matters here. It has to become normal.
Yep.
We have to now not see it as a unique thing, but as the norm, so that when more women come through, we'll consider them viable candidates.
So just in case you don't know, we have Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings of the NDP, Bridget Akosia Jobenuku of the PPP, and Ekia Donko of the GFP. And we also have 3 women as running mates to presidential aspirants. Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyemang is with the NDC, Georgina Odro and Margaret Obrin-Safo are going with United Front Party and Liberal Party Ghana. Let's stay on politics. The Chronicle has this as their biggest, headline. The politics of presidential chairs. Mahama preceded. Nana is in carrying his own seat.
Oh, boy.
I want to believe that this story has come up because on social media I saw a vehicle, a pickup, which is alleged to be the vehicle that carries the president's seat around as he travels. And in every studio we've seen him in every region, wherever he sits, that chair is there.
Yes.
But Mahama's chair looks more simple. It's black. It's just a black chair. So I think that may be the reason a lot of people's attention were not drawn to it. A lot of people's attention was not drawn to that. So there you have it. If you're interested in the politics of presidential chairs, grab a copy of the Chronicle today. On the front page of the Ghanaian Observer, top Islamic cleric roots for Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Ashanti NPP woman couple woos women for Akufo-Addo. You will go far. Asante Hema blesses Bawumia. And that same story, the You Will Go Far, is captioned on the front page of the New Crusading Guide. In fact, it uses the same words, You Will Go Far. John Kuma rallies vibrant young patriots for victory. And, I also have something on the Saglemi Housing scandal. Invite Mahama to CVM, urges CID.
Right, so let's get to the economy, and the Daily Graphic talks about ICOMS making strong showing, now rakes in 3.7 billion revenue in 3 months. Now, ICOMS is the integrated customs management system currently operating at the Tema Port in charge of revenues. And according to the provisional figures from the Customs Division made available to the Daily Graphic, now it indicates that from July 1 to September 26, the deployment of ICOMS at the country's ports and frontiers raked in 3.6 billion, and that is 825 million Ghana cedis higher than the 2.82 billion mobilized in the same period last year. Yeah, so what that means is that through the usage of ICOMS, according to the story, we're getting more. And then if you get to the finder, payment to investors of defunct fund management companies has commenced, and GIADEX sets up committees to deepen community partnership. And the Economic Times says banks to give more loans, and Ghana records lower trade surplus. And Honey to earn Ghana $1.5 billion per annum.
What?
Gesem.
Honey?
Yes.
Oh.
As Gesem bank board supports the industry.
So guys, here's a call from the World Bank. Spend wisely, broaden tax base to close huge fiscal gap. And this is on the front page of the BNFT. And we know this government has tried to do that. The vice president was championing a digital, more digital platforms in the country, hoping that we could broaden our tax net. And we need to follow up closely on what we've been able to achieve with that. But Cocoa about to spend $250 million on farm rehabilitation program. And also this one, Kofi Ejaapong-Boateng receives the Commander of the British Empire Award for philanthropy.
Wow,
Ghanaians are doing great things.
Okay, just before the NI review, a quick one here. We haven't been able to independently verify this, but Member of Parliament for Sekondi, Andrew Ejapa-Mercer, says the President actually said that those 111 would be built within a year, not by the end of this year. So we'll double check that. Thank you very much, Mr. Mercer, for that. And online review is brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest and GOIL, Good Energy. I'll tell you what GOIL is up to. They're making it easier for you to use your GH Link card to buy fuel and lubricants in any of their 400 stations across the country, which means your bank statement will help you track and manage your expenses because it'll all be recorded there. So go cashless and protect yourself and stick to all the COVID-19 protocols in these times. GOIL, Good Energy. GOIL, Yenara, Yenze. Now look, if you're looking for the perfect insurance plan for you and your family, Zenith Bank and Prudential Life have come together to make that possible with educational support plan, life plan, farewell plan, and hospital cash plan. At Zenith Bank, they guarantee you the best. Talk to them today for the perfect insurance plan for you and your family. Zenith Bank, delivering customer-centric banking in your best interest. So the Cadbury Richoko My Ghana, My Pride national essay competition has been extended to the 31st of October. Thank goodness. Upper primary, junior high, and senior high students should send in handwritten essays of not more than 400, 600, and 750 words respectively on the topic Your Cousin, who lives in a different part of the country, is coming to visit you for the holidays. Write a letter to them, telling them about the top 5 exciting and interesting things to do in your region when they visit. Attach a Cadbury Richoko pack of 1 kilogram or 2 packs of 500 grams each to all entries and submit at any of the collection points across Ghana, including Accra General Post Office, Usu Post Office, Achimota Post Office, Adenta Post Office, Melcom Plus, NIA, Tema Melcom, Medina Melcom, East Legon Melcom, Accra Central Melcom, Koforidua Post Office, and Koforidua Melcom. The top 5 from each category will compete to win from a total of 100,000 Ghana cedis in prizes from for the students and their school. Visit Cadbury Richoko on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Now, here are the headlines online. MyJoy Online has more effort needed to control easy access to firearms by individuals. That's according to Professor Kwisinin. My son's move to Arsenal is the biggest news of my life. That's the father of Thomas Partey. Government to borrow 22.1 billion Ghana cedis in the fourth quarter of 2020. Now, other online stories. This one from citynewsroom.com will do. High filing fees hampered our quest to sponsor more parliamentary candidates. Interesting. All right, then. So time for the BBC. Thank you, guys. Back with more on the Super Morning Show after these.
Want your business faster? Need to bank on a fast track.